Hi guys, I am back with another video. As you see, I am in a different location. Trying to get my camera straight here. I'm in a different location. I am in my formal dining room. The lighting is kind of okay in here. The topic is, do you think you should stay with your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend for your kids? Me personally, I don't know what I would do if I was in that situation, because I've never been in that situation. Me, myself, as a kid, I was in that situation. I think more than anything, it kind of hurt my feelings at the fact that I didn't know that this had been going on so long. I felt like my family situation was the perfect situation. I thought my mom and dad, we had a perfect family and everything. So to find out later that this had been going on kind of hurt my feelings. I wasn't, upset with them, because I know parents do certain things to make sure you're okay. So my mom didn't necessarily stay in a relationship to, for us per se. She tried to make it work. Some people just stay in a relationship and, well, not necessarily stay. They live in a household together. Or some people stay together for their child. Or some people just live in a household and co-parent until the child gets older, and then, they move on with their lives. But my mom's situation, she tried to work it out and try to make it work for us. And I guess I feel some kind of way, because I'm like, how long did my mom deal with this? How long was she going through this? And it kind of hurts my feeling at the fact that I know my mom went through this, and how long did she really deal with this, and how was she feeling the whole thing, trying to make sure that we were good, because they never told us exactly how long. Like I said, me personally, I'm not going through that with my situation. I went through it as a child, but my actual situation with my marriage, no, I'm not going through that. So I can't tell people how to feel about their situation. Some kids come out and be happy that their parents did that. Some kids are confused, like, how could you lie to me? How could you lie to me this whole time? You were going through this and you didn't tell me this. So basically what I'm asking you, how do you feel about the situation? Should you stay in a situation for your kids, or should you try to make it work, or should you just let it go? Me personally, if you're going through a situation to where you're fussing and fighting and the kids have to hear all of this, then no, you shouldn't. I don't think you should, because the kids shouldn't be stressed out, and really you shouldn't go through that either, all the fussing and fighting and all of that. People are going to get upset and fuss and stuff, but what I mean is like emotional abuse and physical. You don't want that. You don't want your kids to go through that. You don't want to go through that either. So when it's a situation like that, no. Leave it alone, let it go. Don't even try to stay in the house together. Don't try to co-parent in the same house together. Move on with your lives. It is what it is, No, you don't want to break up because of your kids. You want your kids to always have a full home, but not when you're going through stuff like that. It's not even worth it. It's not healthy for the child. It's not healthy for you and the other person. So when it's something like that, definitely not. But some people can live in the house together. They're not together, but they can live in the house together for their kids and co-parent in the house with their kids. That's one way of doing it. Some people actually try to work it out with their spouse for their kids to make sure their kids are okay. And it's like different situations of, should you stay together for your child? If you are married or have a boyfriend or girlfriend and you're in a situation to where you're staying together for your child and you want to comment, leave it below and tell me how you feel about it. If you feel like it's something good, then put it down. If you don't feel like it's something good, excuse me. Even if you're not in a situation, you just want to comment about if you feel like it's a good situation or if it's not a good situation, or if you've been a child and you've been in that situation and you like, why did my parents do this? I don't think they should have done that. Or I'm happy my parents did this. It gave me this kind of life, or it did this, or it did that. Or you might be wanting to be like, well, I hate that my mom went through all of that, like my situation, or my dad went through that, and you felt like they shouldn't have had to go through that for us, but you really appreciate, because I really appreciate my mom going through that for us, but I hate she had to. She wanted to make sure we were good. We were up and, you know, graduate high school. I graduated high school. My brother was graduating high school. So at that point, she felt like, okay, it is what it is. But, you know, parents do things to make sure their kids are okay. And I would do just about anything to make sure my kids are okay. But with that being said, are your kids okay with you doing that? You have to know about each child. And me going through what I went through, I don't know. You know, me being a kid and my parents went through that and I didn't even know what was going on. They would never fuss in front of us or any of that. So we never like knew when they were really upset. You can feel the tension, so you would feel like it's like something simple like me and my brother getting upset with each other. That's more of how it was, you know, one of those situations. So you didn't ever feel like it was anything serious because you would never know, because they never let it out like that. And I feel like, you know, I really respect them for that. So that fussing in front of your kids and stuff like that is not called for. Me personally, I would never fuss in front of my kids. I don't want nobody fussing in front of my kids. Don't do that to my kids. My kids didn't ask for that. Don't do it in front of them. My parents never did it in front of me. So that's how I grew up, and I never knew. Like I said, you can feel the tension, of course. Anytime, you can always feel tension when somebody has something going on, but you would never know when it was something serious. You would think it's just something, you know, simple. But, so give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and please leave a comment about how you feel, if you should stay in a relationship, if you should stay in a relationship for your child, or if you should co-parent in the same household with your spouse, even though you know y'all two aren't really together like that anymore, or you know, if you don't agree with it, if you've been through it, or if you've been through it as a child, or you're going through it for your child. Leave the comments below and I will respond. If I see them, like sometimes I don't even see some of the comments that come up, so don't feel some kind of way if your comment is not recognized. But when I do see it, I do comment for the most part. Most of y'all that know me, that subscribed already, you know, I have conversations with y'all and stuff like that, and I like that kind of stuff. So, you know, leave down below how you feel or what you have to say about the situation, and I will respond to your comment. And just tell me how you feel. You guys be blessed and have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you.